What is climate change? Climate change refers to significant and lasting changes in the Earth's climate patterns over a long period of time, typically decades to millions of years. These changes are primarily driven by human activities, such as burning fossil fuels, deforestation, and industrial processes, which release greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. These gases, like carbon dioxide and methane, trap heat and cause the planet's average temperature to rise, leading to various environmental impacts such as rising sea levels, extreme weather events, shifts in ecosystems, and disruptions to agriculture and human societies. Causes of climate change. First, greenhouse gas emissions, such as burning fossil fuels like coal, oil, and natural gas for energy. Transportation and industry releases carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. 2. Deforestation. Cutting down trees reduces the Earth's capacity to absorb carbon dioxide, leading to higher atmospheric levels of greenhouse gases. 3. Industrial processes. Manufacturing, agriculture, and other human activities emit greenhouse gases such as methane and nitrous oxide. 4. Land use changes. Converting land for urbanization, agriculture, and other purposes can alter local and regional climate patterns. Effects of climate change. First is rising temperatures. Global average temperatures are increasing, leading to heat waves and more frequent and severe heat-related illnesses. 2. Melting ice caps and glaciers, resulting in rising sea levels, threatening coastal communities and habitats. 3. Extreme weather events, increased frequency and intensity of hurricanes, storms, floods, and droughts. 4. Changes in ecosystems, disruption of habitats, loss of biodiversity, and shifts in migration patterns and species distributions. 5. Ocean acidification. Absorption of carbon dioxide by oceans leads to acidification, harming marine life such as coral reefs and shellfish. 6. Impact on agriculture. Changes in temperature and precipitation patterns affect crop yields, leading to food shortage and economic instability. 7. Human health risk. Increased prevalence of diseases, heat-related illnesses, and respiratory problems due to air pollution. 8. Social and economic disruptions. Displacement of communities, loss of livelihoods, and increased conflicts over resources. What could be the solutions to address climate change? First, transition to renewable energy. Invest in solar, wind, hydroelectric, and other renewable energy sources to reduce reliance on fossil fuels and lower greenhouse gas emissions. 2. Energy efficiency. Improve energy efficiency in buildings, transportation, and and industry through technological advancement and behavioral changes. 3. Carbon pricing. Implement carbon pricing mechanisms such as carbon taxes or cap and trade systems to incentivize emissions reductions and promote investments in clean technologies. 4. Reforestation and afforestation. Restore and expand forests to absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and mitigate climate change impacts. 5. Sustainable agriculture. Promote sustainable farming practices that reduce emissions, preserve soil health, and enhance carbon sequestration. 6. Protecting and restoring ecosystems. Preserve and restore natural habitats like wetlands, mangroves, and coral reefs, which act as carbon sinks and provide resilience against climate change impacts. 7. Transition to electric vehicles. Encourage the adoption of electric vehicles and invest in charging infrastructure to reduce emissions from transportation. 8. Climate resilience and adaptation. Develop and implement strategies to adapt to the impacts of climate change, including infrastructure upgrades, disaster preparedness, and community resilience initiatives. 9. Circular economy. Promote a circular economy model that minimizes waste generation, reduces resource consumption, and promotes reuse and recycling. 10. Education and awareness. Increase public awareness and understanding of climate change issues, encouraging individuals and communities to take action and support policy changes. Next is, what can you do to stop climate change? First, reduce energy consumption. Use energy efficient appliances, turn off lights and electronics when not in use, and consider using renewable energy sources if available. 2. Limit car usage. Walk, bike, carpool, or use public transportation instead of driving alone. Consider switching to an electric or hybrid vehicle. 3. Conserve water. Fix leaks, use water-saving fixtures, and avoid unnecessary water usage. 4. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Minimize waste generation by reducing consumption, reusing items, and recycling materials whenever possible. 5. Eat sustainably. Choose locally sourced and organic foods, reduce meat consumption, and minimize food waste. 6. Support renewable energy. Advocate for policies and investments that promote renewable energy development and phase out fossil fuel subsidies. 7. Plant trees. Participate in tree planting initiatives or support reforestation projects to help absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. 8. Educate others. Share information about climate change and encourage friends, family, and communities to take action and support sustainable practices. 9. Vote and advocate. Support political candidates and policies that prioritize climate action and environmental protection. 10. Lifestyle changes. Adopt eco-friendly habits such as using reusable bags, choosing eco-friendly products, and reducing personal carbon footprint in everyday life. Next, what will happen if we do nothing to stop climate change? First, rising temperatures. Global average temperatures will continue to increase, leading to more frequent and intense heat waves, wildfires, and heat-related illnesses. 2. Melting ice caps and rising sea levels. Polar ice caps and glaciers will continue to melt, causing sea levels to rise. This will result in coastal flooding, displacement of communities, loss of habitats, and increased salinization of freshwater sources. 3. Extreme weather events. Hurricanes, storms, floods, and droughts will become more frequent and severe, causing widespread destruction, loss of life, and economic disruptions. 4. Loss of biodiversity. Ecosystems will be destabilized, leading to species extinction, disruptions in food chains, and loss of ecosystem services such as pollination and water purification. 5. Impact on agriculture. Changes in temperature and precipitation patterns will affect crop yields, leading to food shortage, increased food prices, and threats to food security. Human health. 6. Human health risk. Air pollution, heat stress, and the spread of vector-borne diseases. 6. Human health risk. Air pollution, heat stress, and the spread of vector-borne diseases will pose significant risk to human health, particularly in vulnerable populations. 7. Social and economic disruptions. Displacement of communities, conflicts over resources, and economic instability will increase, exacerbating inequalities and social tensions. 8. Environmental degradation. Loss of biodiversity, deforestation, pollution, and habitat destruction will accelerate, leading to irreversible damage to ecosystems and natural resources. 9. Water scarcity. Changes in precipitation patterns will exacerbate water scarcity in some regions, leading to conflicts over water resources and humanitarian crisis. 10. Feedback loops. Positive feedback loops such as the release of methane from melting permafrost or the reduction of carbon sinks like forests could amplify climate change impacts, leading to even more severe consequences.